Well, our next one it's actually coming from Egypt, and I felt I liked Egypt. I like Egypt. Take the biblical terms away from it. If you've watched The Mummy before, yeah, you know that there are a lot of myths and mystifying things about Egypt. So it just makes it look like this place where you can find enchanting things or magical things. Well, Egypt discovers ancient coffins in pyramids amid tourism slump. So, the Egyptian Ministry of Tourism and Antiques has announced the discovery of 27 wooden sarcophagi, which is basically coffins. And it's at the ancient necropolis of Saqqara, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Isn't this a great and amazing thing? The coffins were said to have been stacked in two burial shafts, and this is according to a report. Well, since its recent discovery, the ministry said that the coffins found at the Saqqara site have not been opened. The site is renowned as a burial ground with some of the world's oldest pyramids and is one of the most notable tourist attractions in Egypt, alongside the pyramids of Giza, Luxor's Karnak Temple, and the Valley of the King, that generate a huge chunk of foreign exchange for the country. Tourism in Egypt plays a significant role in the economy, raking in an annual income of 12 billion US dollars and accounting for over 12% of gross domestic product. The sector flourished in 2019, seeing a 21% jump in growth with more than 13.5 million tourists, and the country had projected 15 million visitors by the end of 2020. But there's always a but in this case. But the COVID-19 pandemic, oh goodness, has laid cold hands on the sector so much that even locals are not willing to visit the site, and that is disturbing. Well, in a move to revive and arrest the slump, the country opted to reopen select resorts and archaeological sites to foreign tourists on July 1st. Still, turnout has not been encouraging as most other countries were still on lockdown. Well, the interesting thing is, as they did that, that's when they actually found out about the coffins, the 27 wooden sarcophagi, which have still not been opened, and it's actually at the necropolis of Saqqara. So if I know last time we discussed about making a bucket list. I still haven't made mine yet. I will work on it. But if you have your bucket list or you have a list of places you want to go to post COVID-19, I think you should add Egypt to that. It's a great place to visit, given all the pyramids, the King's Valley. I mean, just go see the place, check the place out for yourself, and know that it's not just some myth, but it is indeed real, and this is right in Africa, our homeland. Well, the good thing about this for me is the fact that we have history. We have history and we have the evidence to prove our history. Our history is great and it goes beyond the stories that people go out there and tell. So do well to take a trip to Egypt and come back with something substantial of your own as well.